Kraft Hockeyville's annual competition is back, where small towns sign their arenas up for a chance to win some big prizes, including $255,000 in arena upgrades. Our Jackson Fontaine has more with one of the communities signed up.
I'm joined here today with Sean Kraft, the official coordinator of Maidstone's Minor Hockey Association, and he is going to be talking about Maidstone signing up for Kraft Hockeyville. But before we get into any details, Sean, could you just tell me what Kraft Hockeyville is?
Yeah, absolutely. So Kraft Heinz sponsors a competition for hockey arenas throughout all of Canada to raise support and protect the future of minor hockey. And their aim is to find the best hockey rink in Canada for this year. So we signed ourselves up. There's a significant grand prize and prizes for the second, third, and fourth places arenas. Kraft Heinz's philosophy is that communities build hockey and hockey builds communities. And we feel that that is definitely true in Maidstone, so we signed ourselves up.
Why did you guys decide to put your arena in the running for this year's Kraft Hockeyville?
Well, the major reason obviously is for the funding. A small town rink is very expensive to operate. We have 6 employees to operate our arena, and everything else is done with volunteers, just like every small town rink. Funds are hard to come by. We try to keep fees low for the kids. We want to make sure that hockey can continue in Maidstone for many, many years to come. And unfortunately, our arena is getting quite on in years. It was built in 67 or 68. Our ice plants need some major refurbishing. Everybody knows that if you lose an ice plant, that's kind of important for a small town rink. You don't have ice without the ice plant. So that's the major one. And we have some other fairly significant repairs that need to be done. We have furnaces going out and we have leaks in the roof. And we've just done a major accessibility upgrade to our kitchen and bathrooms to increase the amount of accessibility for the arena. And so we have a sizable loan out for that we'd like to get paid off. And the second reason that we wanted to enter this competition is just to raise awareness and increase the amount of support from the community. We want to show our community how much we respect their involvement and their commitments to our arena. And it's nice to get out and get interviews like this and social media follows and stuff.
And unfortunately, nominations did close yesterday, so we are one day late. But Sean, how else can people help you guys out?
Well, now the next phase, the first phase was nominations and sharing stories and pictures. And as you said, that ended yesterday. So we've got our profile set up on Kraft Hockeyville. The website is hockeyville.kraftheinz.com. You can go on there and you can search up our arena and you can read our stories that we were lucky enough to have our members in our community submit. Kraft Heinz will now have a 2-week period of judging where they have members of Kraft and the NHL and NHL Players Association judge the different arenas. There are, I want to say, 375 contestants in the competition. So for the next 2 weeks, it would be great if everybody would follow our progress on hockeyville.kraftheinz.com, as well as Maidstone Minor Hockey's Facebook page. And we can hopefully get to the next phase in the middle of March, where they'll announce the top 4 finalists for the competition.
Yeah, so they'll be announcing the top 4 communities on March 15th. I do want to ask, though, how do you like your chances of getting to the top 4 and potentially winning this year's Kraft Hockeyville?
Well, my heart is very close to home on this one. I love my chances. I've been involved with the arena in Maidstone for a number of years now in various different roles. And I can see how important this win would be for Maidstone. It is it's necessary for us to continue operating as we've been and to keep fees and costs down. I do know that there's a lot of competition out there and there's a lot of people to go through. And I know that there's a lot of aging arenas like ours out there. So our needs are very common throughout Canada. But I'm hopeful.
And final question, Sean, is there anything else you'd like to add that I might have missed?
The last thing I'd like to add is I would like to send out some thank yous. I'd like to thank all of our volunteers. A small town rink does not run without volunteers, and ours are the best in the business. We have a lot of people that donate a lot of their time and a lot of their passion to the arena, and I'd like to thank them. I'd like to thank our employees. As I said earlier, there's only 6 employees running this arena, and we run a minor hockey program, and we run a skating program. We have a curling rink. We have a senior program. We also run the arena in the off season for baseball diamond. If it's too wet outside, we run volleyball tournaments. We have grad, we have funerals, we have weddings. The arena is the lifeblood of this community. So I want to thank our employees and the volunteers. And lastly, I'd like to thank our sponsors, our corporate sponsors in our community are vital to keeping this operation running. Without them, we wouldn't be here at all. So thanks to everybody involved.
Awesome. Well, Sean, good luck to you and your community. I know it'd be a great sight to see a small Saskatchewan town win, and thank you for doing this today.
It sure would. Thank you very much, Jackson.